Hello and welcome. I'm going to talk a little bit today about confidence. And this came from an experience that I've had recently. Some of you will know, but I every year do a skinny dip in Northumberland, which is in the northeast of England, at the end of September. And it's really interesting how people perceive me doing that, what they think about me and how I do it. And often I will have comments of, oh, I couldn't do that because I'm not confident, or I'd love to have your confidence to do that. And it's really interesting because I think at one point, of course, I wouldn't have done that. And I didn't magically get some confidence to do it. My response usually to people that say, I wouldn't have the confidence to do that. I don't have your confidence about my body is, well, we don't need confidence to do it. We get confidence from doing it. And I think that's the key to most things. We assume or we wait until we have confidence to do something, and then we're missing out an awful lot. So I think the key here is to recognize that most often we build confidence from doing the very things that we are unsure about. And that's been the same with me. When I first did the skinny dip, the first morning on that beach, thinking about taking my clothes off in front of several hundred others, I I couldn't imagine anything worse. And I questioned myself, why was I there? Why was I doing it? I was doing it because it raises a lot of money for charity, but I was also doing it because I wanted to say, no more am I going to be controlled by shame about my body. Did I feel confident to do it? No. Do I feel confident to do it now, several years later? Yeah, much more so. Not because I think I have an amazing body or I think that I look a certain way and that's acceptable, but because I don't allow my doubts and my thoughts about my body to get in the way. I think that's really important because we will all have been given a whole load of thinking about what a perfect body is, what bodies should be like, mostly from the diet industry and the beauty industry, and to some extent the fitness industry. And so when we don't match up to what we've been told we need to be like, of course we're going to doubt ourselves. But actually, the key to getting naked on the beach, the key to doing anything is to get out of the way of your thinking because your thinking, generally speaking, won't serve you. I know mine certainly doesn't serve me. If I believed all the thoughts I had about myself, my ability, my worth, then there would be times when I wouldn't do these things. But I think it's about stepping aside from that thinking, knowing it's going to be there and letting it be there, but watching it. Be the observer, this observer self that sees all that thinking and says, okay, I see you going on over there, but I'm not going to let you control me. And I think that's really interesting that we have been taught that our thoughts are meaningful. Often they're just repetitive stuff that we've been given by other people, by situations. They're all learnt experiences, and we don't have to let them control us. Now, it takes time and practice, but if you can be aware that my thinking's going on, I'm not going to let it change what is important to me, but it's there. But you know what? If I can step into doing this, even though it might be anxiety provoking or worrying, I'm going to create a belief in myself that I didn't have before. I'm going to give myself some evidence that I can do things that even though I think they're hard or I'm scared of, I step in and do them. So confidence rarely comes before an event. It mostly comes because of the event. So, what I invite you to do today is really step into some of the things that might create fear and anxiety. And that might be making changes that you've avoided for a long time because of your mental health or your struggles. It might be, I don't know, going towards a spider in a room that you might be scared of. But the more we step into our fears and we realize actually there's nothing to be fearful of, the more we build our belief in ourselves and our confidence. So step into what frightens you. See if you can do something different and see if you can work on your confidence rather than sitting and waiting for it to come. Actively step towards it. And if you want to let me know how you get on, I would love to hear. You can contact me through the website, which is wellofbeing.co.uk, or you can email me, sarahparker@wellofbeing.co.uk. I'd love to hear from you, but good luck. Go out there and show yourself what you can do.